Stuart, get down from there at once, you naughty minion. Hey there guys, Spexxy here, welcome back to Retrospects. Ever wonder what it'd be like to sit in your very own oversized office chair? Well, now you can with the Office Master 8000! No, only kidding, of course that's not what this video is about. What this video is about is obviously over here. That's right, look at this incredible banana. Hey, isn't it wonderful? Of course it's not the banana, it's this guy! A minion, and not just any minion, this is Stuart from the Minion movie. Now, you may have seen that movie, you may have seen the Despicable Me movies even, with the minions in them. This is Stuart. What does he do, I hear you say? Well, he kind of does a few things really, but most of all, well, that's a surprise. Let's just open him up a second. So if you press this button, it opens up his little pocket on the front there. You can just zoom around him here. He's got nice little hands going on there. He's got his black shiny boots on. There's a little sensor under here. You'll find out what that does later on. I've got my Retrospects hubcaps as the buttons here. And then inside, it's a whole different ball game. There is all sorts of gubbins in here. So let's have a look. Let's just delete that lift there for a second and hop inside. Now in here we have a driving seat, but you will have to shut the door manually because there is not a button spare. When I jump on here, you will see all the buttons are in use. Now you can shut the door with one of these passenger seats here and pressing the 1 key, or if it doesn't get jammed, which it seems it wants to. Let me just get my spray can out for a second. Wrong colour, Spexxy, wrong colour. That will be the one. There we go. Get my spray can out and there we go. It will open and close the door. Now you can do that from the driving seat on this side as well at the front, but the other two do nothing. That's jammed again. Oh well, never mind. But those ones should open and close the door. So then, this is the inside of a minion. If you ever wondered what one looked like, it kind of looks like this. Yeah, a mess of jumbled spider web. All sorts of things going on. Of course, a lot of thrusters in here, as you can see, so you've probably got some guesses as to what this thing is going to do. We've got some lights on the roof there. Yeah, let's just jump in then and try him out. So let's just jump in there. I can zoom out and you can have a good look at him now. So there he is. His eye is looking at the banana. Banana! Yes, he wants it. And on top he has this cap. He's got his little strands of hair there and some detail on the back there with some more buttons. Nice little hands, like I said before, little thumbs on the side there. Yeah, all looks pretty cool. His eye is a googly eye and it's on a loose bearing, so it should jiggle around when he moves. You can see his tongue and his mouth there. Okay, so what does he do then? Well, you probably guessed smaller thrusters. Yes, he does fly, but let's see how he does it. So, I was looking at that banana. Stop looking at the banana, Stuart, you can't have it yet. Okay, so there is his hat. If I press the 0 key, oh sorry, no. If I press the 9 key, up goes the hat there, and up comes this little propeller device, and out it pops like that. So it extends to full reach. Now, if I press the 0 key, it will rotate and he will just hop off the floor there. He's got some suspensions on his boots, little spring boots that push him into the air a little bit when you do that, and he will just kind of hover there. Now, if I press the 1 key, or if I've got it set to T, he will go up. And if I press the G key, he will go down. Now that is the 2. So I've got T, G, F and H set as 1, 2, 3 and 4. And I have the arrow keys set at 5, 6, 7 and 8. This is how I fly quite a lot of my flying craft. Makes them a lot easier because it's easier to lay your hands across the keyboard and actually get this thing right. Well, I've got 2 office chairs down there, not quite sure. Okay. So T, as I said, will take him into the air, and G will bring him down. Now the F and H key will turn him around. Oh, now he's tilting a little bit. And if I use the arrow keys, I can pitch and roll him. So there we go, pitch and roll. There was one that I had earlier there, got stuck in a tree. And we can take him over there. Oh, do a loop, the loop, I guess, or was that a front roll or a backwards? I can't even remember which way I was going. There's a back flip. Yep, did it, pulled it off, nailed it. And let's try a little, I guess, barrel roll, or I There's a cartwheel if you're standing like that. Oh, am I went too low to do that? No. Just about pulled it off. Now you will fly this thing better from behind if you've got the follow cam on, because it's just easier to do it from that angle. I can show you from the front, but when you look at it from the front, you kind of forget that left is right and right is left on the roll, and it ends up getting into all sort of shenanigans and danger, and you end up crashing this thing quite a lot because you can't remember which direction you're actually supposed to be pressing. So it's easier to do it from the back there where you can actually see. So let's just fly this beauty around a bit and see what he can do. Well, he can crash. You see what I mean about the googly eye? There it is. Stuart, you're not supposed to be balancing against the tree. So as I said, he does crash if you kind of lose control of him quite quickly. It doesn't take him long to hit the ground. So going way up in the air is probably the best bet if you want to do some stunt flying. He's not meant for low-level flying. I will try it out, see if I can go between trees and things like that. But he is not kind of meant for that. Hence, the one that, where's he gone? It got stuck in the tree somewhere. That was me trying to do some low-level flying. It didn't kind of go to plan. Oh, I forgot that door. Let's just jump out and shut it for a second. Let's get back in and try again. Open your hat. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Shouldn't really be taking off without opening the hat. There it is. Now, it does let you do that, but it doesn't work very well. It's much, much easier when the hat's open because it will give you more thrust, so you will get better lift. If you do the thrust without that, you don't get a great deal of speed. So there you go. There he is. Let's then have another go at this. Stuart, no, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Ooh, incredibly close, but we got it. His eye doesn't seem to want to jiggle around, but it is on a loose bearing, so it should jiggle around from time to time. Now, I did originally have it turning, but when I did that, it was actually messing up with the steering, so I didn't want to do that and the propeller. The two together were kind of messing up, so yeah, there he is. He all flies pretty well. Not too much lag either. Now, you may also have noticed, let's bring him down and you will see, but his arms are now in the air. This is something that is done with a sensor at the bottom there, you can see, in between his legs. I'm going to quickly try and flip him, and there we go. We managed that one as well. Right, now, yes, the sensor in between his legs. So if I try to bring this thing down to land, now I could see how good I am at precision landing. Probably not very. Let's see if I can land him on top of that tower there. I probably won't, but we're going to give it a go. I want to get him steady for a moment, because that is the worst thing, is that I'm spinning around. Now, there we go. We kind of steadied him out a little. I want to float towards it at a steady pace. Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad. Now, let's see if we can bring him down on top. Oh, it's so close, so close. Yeah, I probably could do it. I don't know if I'm going to try my luck if I try again. Let's give it one more go, though. And if I can't do it this time, I will not try it again. Oh, steady out, steady out. Nope, you're losing it, losing it. There you go. Get aside from behind. It's much, much easier to fly from that position. Now, let's level him out again. I'm going to try for this one more time. Little height. Let's take him closer. Closer. Level him out. There we go, and I don't know where we are. Are we above it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, or nearly. would probably call that a land. Okay, let's bring him down over here. It's going to be easier. And hopefully not crash him. I think I probably will though. Let's see if I can land him. It's incredibly hard to land him because he doesn't kind of want to, if you know what I mean. I was going to land him there, but I was too close to the rocks and I was floating into them. I want to get him in a position where he won't hit the rocks. Okay, it was a nice flat area down here maybe. Let's try this. Bring him down and watch the arms. As I do so, you will see that they will fold back down again, hopefully. There you go. Oh, Stuart. Steady on. Let's see if I can do this. Just turn off his propeller. Ah, no, he's going. And it's on his side. Inside then, I'll just quickly show you around and how this thing kind of works. So at the back there, you will notice there is what looks like a lift. However, it was much more fun to do it something else. Let me shut this again for a second. Okay, so at the back here, looks like a lift. It's got a piston underneath. I want to get up there. So what do? I'll stand on that and press this button and there you go. It's not a lift, it's a trampoline. Why not? It throws you up inside him and here we are inside. Now, as you would imagine, there are pistons under here. Now I'm using both the normal piston and the powerless pistons that Lord Payne made. Now these help guide this thing. It's got a power piston in the middle. It's actually got two because it needs to go higher than 15. Now it's got two of those there and it's got these ones here which just help it go up straight. Without them, it kind of swayed from side to side and got caught on the way out. With those four additional powerless pistons, it actually helps it guide up and through. So I could actually demonstrate that if I was to put a button in here and show you. So let's get a switch. There we go. And connect this one. And it's going to take some doing. Where are we? It's this one here. Which, oh, it's already connected over here. Okay, that's fine. So this one then should do it. That opens the roof and up it goes. I forgot to put the switch over there, but there it is. So that opens the roof and out goes the propeller. Now watch that again. So down it comes and then that goes up, flips sideways and there it is. So we've got a piston over here which brings the roof panel down. So it tilts up first on a bearing, then pulls down the side here. You'll see. Up first on a bearing, comes down the side, and then the other one's piston up. These are the guide pistons on the powerless piston by Lord Payne that pushes it all the way up there and out the top. And it will not rotate until it is up there because there is this sensor here which knows that that is up. If it's down, it won't let you rotate it. So you can't accidentally rotate it within the body. It will not rotate until it's out and extended. Then you can rotate it. So that is how that all works. That's why there's a few logic blocks in here. It's not massive logic, but it's a little bit. These pistons, of course, control the teeth, as you can see the teeth there. And there's also a row down under this and a piston pushing them up. So that's how the teeth work. And that is basically it, guys. It's a very simple build. It's a flying Stuart, a Minion. Looks pretty cool, I think you'll agree. Let's see where these go in from the outside. So up, down inside the cap, and the cap comes up, flips over, and it's all well hidden. So that is kind of a little transformer, if you like. And yeah, it can open and close his mouth there. If you press those buttons, you can kind of pretend he's talking. So yeah, it will be available, of course, on the workshop. I will look at making the other Minions. That's Kevin and Bob. If you want me to, then please let me know in the comment section below and I will see what I can do. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, then why not spank the hell out of that thumbs up button? And don't forget to subscribe for more Retrospecs. And until next time,
see you soon. Bye for now.